So, I mean, the film is not overtly textually queer, but as I was watching it, it's so camp that there is sort of this spirit of queerness in the film. And I'm wondering if you could speak a little bit to that, and if it's something that you intentionally infused into it, or do you feel like, speaking of POVs, it has to do with just your POV being part of this?
Definitely with my POV. I mean, I think there's like a little bit of camp in a lot of things that I do just inherently because as a queer person telling stories, that's the lens that I see the world through. That's what I find funny. So there are heightened elements in a world that has like a heightened concepts, so it's like you've got the Mollies, which are heightened versions of Molly Ringwald, with, borrowing from Heathers, which is also sort of a camp reference point,
Mm.
and then
Yeah.
you've got the totally killer mask in and of itself with like that dangling earring,
Yes, I
like
love
a
that.
like a Lost Boys, which is also a camp. There's a lot of homoeroticism in Lost Boys. So I think, there's things for me as a filmmaker and as a storyteller that I love and that I gravitate towards. And I think for me, it's going to feel, the idea of camp and horror just are so natural too. And I don't want to go too far with it, but you got to sprinkle it throughout. I mean, it's just like, it's very present.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Absolutely.
I was
Well,
just gonna say the one other thing too was like that casual homophobia of the 80s where like,
Yes.
I don't know, like I lived through the 80s and like people would always use the term like les out as if it was like just a thing. And I
yeah.
wanted to like be like, you can't say like that is not a thing that you can say. And just like in a fun way. But anyway,
Yeah,
It's
no,
great.
absolutely. It's so rough to go back and watch like 80s movies you loved and they drop the F bomb and not the good one. And you're just like, no, I just want to enjoy this. But seriously, thank you for being so
Yeah,
generous with
thank
your time
you.
today. This has been so much fun. Loved the film. And I think people are going to go crazy for it when they get to see it because
uh,
your perspective is one that is so valuable and we loved it.
thank you so much. It's so nice. It means so much. I appreciate that.